Hello, I'm Samuel Griffin. I'm one of the 4 regional sales managers for Logic, and I'm here to talk you through our LGF850K trail game feeder. Based on a similar chassis that we use on our multi-feeders, but with a few extra workings so that you can spin out bird feed, wild bird seed mix, wheat, corn, etc. for game bird feed team. Heavy duty galvanised steel hopper, mud guard supports. It's fitted with your 25 10x12 flotation wheels and tyres, give you good off-road performance. It also gives you good ground clearance to keep the feeder disc above any obstacles in the ground. At the front of the machine, you've got our standard industry fitment of the 360 swivel hitch. Allows the machine to articulate with its own vehicle, so it's not going to pull you about on rough terrain tracks, which you traditionally get with gamekeepers and feeder runs, wild bird seed feeding on edge of field margins, etc. Good heavy duty chassis, galvanised steel supports on the hopper. Operation of this machine, very simple. Once you've set the feed rate that you want to come through the machine, which is very simple on a sliding scale here, this is just a representation scale. It doesn't actually set itself in kilograms, but you can open and close that shutter to gain the desired amount of feed that you want to travel through the machine on each feed run. Once the control box is switched on and the machine's fired up, the shutter opens in the base of the hopper and it allows the flow through to the disc at the rear, which will then spin all your feed out. The machine's very simple to operate and it just has an on-off switch. So once you set your feed rate on the front of the machine, when you get to where you want to start your feed run, you flip the switch down, the machine opens up, the disc spins up, and you're then feeding. Flick it off, it brings it all to a standstill nicely. Underneath the machine, we've got a very heavy duty steel plate that guards the disc, the feed disc on here. So it's not going to get any build-up of muck, mud, you're not going to damage the disc at all, and you're going to consistently be able to spread your seed out, your bird feed out from the back of this machine. Spread widths from this, you can alter these baffles slightly, and you can take it anything from 2 to 6 meter spread width behind you on your feed rides. Another good feature with the Logic LGF850K, bolt-on stub axles. They're a heavy duty stub axle. They're a marine quality bearing and seal in there, very robust. Will see you all season without having to adjust any wheel bearings. If there is any damage that occurs or future maintenance that's required, quite simply 2 bolts here which will undo that axle. You can swap it around very quickly. And then the very important features on the top of this machine, good quality waterproof cover, held down by the bobbins, an integral part on the side of the machine. It just means you can go out with your feed in there and not get it wet, muddy or contaminated. If you require any further help with any of the Logic product range, please do not hesitate to contact us. All contact details can be found on our website on the contacts page at www.logictoday.co.uk.